here's something new. So this is an old Caravan that I'm gonna try to turn into a office space, I guess, if I can. Whoop, you're spinning. As you can see, it's been used for storage. That wide space there, I'm hoping to get a desk in there. And this end, it does have this bed in it, but probably going to use that just for storage. And got a few cupboard space. The previous occupant decided to start breaking down the walls and stuff. And exposed a bit of wiring. It's always fun. But them's the breaks, you know. Got to try to do what I can to get some more space, because this is where I'm at right now in life. So yeah, but I just got a diagnosis for ADD, and now I'm on medication for that. So even though I'm going through some things in life, I'm doing okay. And hopefully when I get this space all cleaned up, whoops, we can get some good looking miniatures and some terrain and everything going, space for the 3D printer, and it'll all be hopefully developing towards something new. And something to make me feel worthy of what I want to achieve. It's so weird to have been so listless and now finally be able to set goals clearly. But anyway, enough about me. Let's clean this space. And first of all, this is a new thing. I'm just going to shoot footage and upload it as best I can. Sorry I keep looking down at the camera. I should be looking at you. But yeah, I'm gonna, you know, like Michael Cthulhu and everybody else I've watched, I just want to produce stuff and I just want to create. I've always been a creative person, and now I feel the drive to create and to achieve what I need to achieve. And I hope you'll, you know, stick around. So thanks very much for watching, first of all. Let's do it to it. Also, for those of you at home who are underage, safety first. There is possibly going to be a whole bunch of creepy crawlies and various other things in here. So always, safety first, eye protection. I'm lucky that I'm always wearing eye protection, hats, long sleeves. And I've got some, you know, working jeans on, as it were. No steel caps though, so that's my fault. But I don't know where my steel caps are right now. But yeah. Again, I'm looking at the camera and not at you. Sorry. Let's go. I can't push the button with gloves on. Okay, for those of you, I didn't film it because there might be people with arachnophobia and stuff. Oops, sorry. So, of course, I'm in Australia, and I found I've gotten rid of it. I found a spider egg about the size, it was down here, about the size of a space marine torso. You know, at least the egg was at least that big. You know, I'm talking a Primaris torso, not a OG torso. And next to it was another dead spider. So I reckon a female spider has had herself a good time, had a bit of fun and a feed, and then laid an egg, and she's left, and ooh, welcome to Australia. It's for people with arachnophobia, which I kind of got. This is a hell of a good time. Anyway, oh, look at those spider webs. Well, you can't really see them, but there they are. And I have absolutely no intention of opening that fridge. Yeah. Oy vey. Anyway. We're getting, I haven't touched down there yet, but here we can see the floor. So that's a goal, at least. Anyway. Scratch my head. Back to it. So the previous occupant, which I'm going to be unkind here, it was my brother. He left all the nails from all the smashing out. And as I didn't explain that, there was, if anybody knows caravans, a table here, and it's 2 seats on either side. That would have been great for me to actually hobby on. But sadly it's gone. And now it's left an opportunity to have a much bigger table. Even an L sort of shaped or U-shaped area to have a table and somewhere to, you know, put you to film with or whatever. So it is a happy accident, as Bob Ross likes to say. You know, R.I.P. for Bob Ross and all his positivity. So yeah, this is good. This is going good. As you can see, I'm going to get to that wood probably last because it's all bits and bobs. This stuff is actually my dad's wood that he wants to keep, and he wants to try to slide it under this bed. I might have a chat with him because I want to get rid of this bloody bed and put the 3D print to him. But technically this caravan is now his property, so I have to live with what I live with, you know? And that sounds rude, actually. I have to do what I can do and live within the respect that and the situation that I'm put myself in. So, yeah. Whew. Anyway. I don't know what the hell that stuff is over in the corner. I think it's just dust or something. Could be batting or something that's coming out of the headboard. I don't know. It's creepy. And yeah, all these old newspapers and shit. Ugh. But you know what? In the positive side, we have more floor. I figured out what this stuff is. It's out of my brother's old mattress. I don't know. The filling or something came out. As you can see, it's an old... I've got some things... Sorry, I just flashed in the corner here. We have a little lizard there. Welcome to Australia. Well, for you, if anybody's watching from other countries. If you're not, thank you very much. G'day, as always. If you are watching from somewhere else, g'day. And if you are from another country and you're going to try Australian beer, I'm not a beer drinker. My brother is. VB. VB. If you're a beer drinker, try VB. Everyone says the famous one is Foster's. No, Australians, VB. Because Foster's is like making love in a canoe. And I'm not going to finish that joke. You should look it up. Or you should know the answer to that one. So, I'm going to have to praise the Emperor on this one. This bed is only held down by flathead, Phillip head screwdrivers. Bolts, sorry. So, I can take this out. And this is a hell of a lot of space. Whether it upsets my dad or not, you know what? Might be better off. Sometimes it's better to, ask for forgiveness than permission, but shh. Hopefully he'll never see this. I got it. It's out. It was a bit of a bugger. The big screw, that came out nice and easy. You know, the good old left, righty tighty, lefty loosey. This one, sorry, can't see it. This one, it did not come out at all. I'll have to try to get it out some other time. Well, not some other time, when I've cleaned up a bit. Oh, 5 cents. I'm rich. This is so good. I'm happy about that. Some more money. That's a button. Yeah, look at that. Look how much space that is. One end was being held up by bricks, and it looks like, I don't know if that's water damage or what, but anyway, that frees up so much space. Now, I am saying this is going to be an office, but for me, but of course, the deal with moving back into my parents' house and me having this area is that it's going to be cleaned up. Like, I'm going to have stuff in it, of course, and the one end with my desk, but eventually my dad will be able to use this as a greenhouse and an area for him to, as he propagates roses and plants and different things like that, he'll be able to use this area as well. So I'm doing the right thing and doing it not just for me, which is, you know, more than what I used to do. You know, these, I've been on these meds for 2.5 days now, and they really have opened my mind up to how selfish a person I've been, how lazy and different things like that. And it's a hell of a thing. And I want to do better. And this is, you know, as I said, only day 3. Well, no, day 3, yeah. 3.5, I suppose. And we're kicking goals. Anyway, got all this broken wood and stuff to go through, but it's almost time for lunch, so I reckon it's a break time. And I've got to go do a favour for my other brother, who's an electrician, so hopefully we can get all these loose wires and stuff looked at as a favour. And, you know, I owe him a few favours first before I can get him to do anything like this. Because, you know, you have to be, you know, family's family, and one good turn deserves another, and he's been helping me, well, both my brothers have been helping me quite a bit lately. So, yeah, as I said, day 2 might be more cleaning as to everything, and then I'll probably have to try to look at maybe fixing these, or, you know, cleaning, getting something to put this on. Maybe building some kind of cloth thing here, or where this shelf, I'm going to put back, the shelf's over there. I'll need to put it back in here and secure it. Maybe put the 3D printer here and cover up everything here to make sure it's dark. But this isn't going to be temperature controlled, so, you know, but this, yeah, just got to accept it. You know, I'm afraid to look in these too. So, I definitely will have to bug bomb the place and maybe get some. There is a lot of rat poo and mice stuff around, so better make sure there's no mices out here. Anyway, I'll keep rambling. Yeah, take a break, guys. Everyone deserves one. Visiting my brother took a lot longer than what I thought it was going to take. But, you know, we had a good chat and everything. And he's like, yeah, as I said, he was an electrician. So he actually hooked me up with a nice big fluorescent light that he had already made. And so, you know, not what you know, who you know, and always, you know, family's always there for you. And again, nice vac, so I can get in here after I've, yeah, I'm going to sweep up probably before, whoops, and, oh, you're kidding me, you're kidding me, oh, that was close. Ooh, yeah, I'm going to sweep up and pick up all these bits before it gets too dark, and sweep up all this rat sack and rat repellent stuff, and the wood I'll have to clean up tomorrow. So this is going to be the end of this part one of all the caravan chaos, or I don't know, whatever we call this at the moment. It's definitely another pile of shame, as it were, that I'm working through. But I do want to thank you all for watching, and if this is your first time here, this is, as I've said, my journey into getting all those piles of shame done, and hopefully I can continue on doing this. Yeah, thanks for watching. Cheers.